And welcome back, everyone, to Ruby versus Makia Death Battle Review. Look, this is one of the ones when it was announced, I'm like, I'll admit, I didn't care as much about it. I don't care about Ruby all that much. Soul Eater's fine, but I didn't grow up watching it or anything like that. So, but I know it's been a heavily requested matchup, so I still have my Death Battle prediction where that one idiot in the comment just got pissed off. Just show the fight. I'm sorry. Are you even paying the F attention to what's going on? Anyway. I was like, don't lie to us and we get false thumbnails. Be better. That was so stupid. I'll always remember that. If I'm talking about this match, I'll always remember that. It was one of the dumbest things ever. But luckily, a lot of people were kind of, backing me up on that and just saying, like, no, yeah, dude, you're being an idiot. What the hell? Anywho. So, with that being said, I watched the fight, obviously I watched the entire death battle more than anything else, but, okay, sorry, one second. I hate when this, go away. Sorry, my little news feed tab happens every once in a while. Anywho, I watched the fight, and it was a good fight. I mean, let's break this down. I mean, they broke each one down, and ultimately, who I thought was going to win, but let's just break this down as is. I don't play for copyright reasons, and B, because this video is probably going to be lagging while I'm talking anyway, because it just happens to do that. Yep, I can already see it's lagging already. First off, I like the way it's opening up. It opens up pretty much with them looking ironically for Ruby herself. And so it's the sound. Also the animation. I like that. Oh, hi there. And then just the little wink, 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 wink. So it's a randomly just kind of coming across him, but she's kind of a mark. Fine, that makes sense. She's also the aggressor, would make sense too. I do love that reaction. Your boyfriend turns to his scythe and she gets a little upset by that. And so that begins the fight. And I'll say this, Ruby is kind of not taking this fight seriously at first, which kind of is annoying. I don't know if that's within character or not for her, but I think she's a little too cavalier for me, but that's also maybe just showing confidence. And again, all this animation right here, it really looks good. Obviously Ruby, showing off her pedal burst ability, and then Makia and, I can't remember the site's name, tagging her while she's doing it I like that. And it shows her, and that look on her face shows, oh crap, this isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Again, the animation looks good. It looks like a Ruby sprite, like it looks like the animation. And I'll say that, and I'm sure this is from a game. Her sprite, I like that pull back with the scythe. Please stop hitting me, please. I do find that humorous, but I also find that kind of stupid too. Like, please stop. No, you're in a fight. Why would she do that? I love this shot. Like, you can see there was a little bit of 2D animation mixed with a 3D there. It's very fast paced, and the choreography for this scythe work is great. Then she got hit with the anti-gravity. I believe it was anti-gravity blast. And then this part. Now, I'm assuming the music we get coming up here is straight out of Soul Eater. And look, it is fantastic. It really is fantastic. I actually felt like this is where this fight truly came alive. And it's where you kind of felt like it was going to be more in her favor. But at the same time, maybe not. I mean, it's just clearly, it's because it's part of that. That's why it makes sense. I also like the fact the scythe looks like a piano key. Looks like the keyboard of a piano. This, though, is where right around, not quite here, but right around this point, when Ruby starts talking again, I was not feeling this voice performance. I had to watch it a second time. Like, her voice doesn't actually change is the problem. Who's ever doing the voice acting here? Her voice doesn't change in inflection. She doesn't put any more gruff, or it's like, and I was like, instead it's like, it basically says, I'm going to sound like a little bit like Mickey Mouse. I'll say it in my tone. My name is Brent Fish, and I am a hunter. That's kind of she says like, I am a hunter. Like that, put some gruff into it. Especially because you're about to like go in for the kill. There was nothing to that performance. I did not like that. But that being said, then you get the Silver Eyes, which I'll be honest, I wasn't sure the Silver Eyes would actually do anything, which that shot looks really good. And you're worried for a second that Makia is gonna lose, but then she comes in and just slices her. I do like the fact that it's kind of both a gory death and not a gory death. It also makes you wonder if for a moment, because she turned into petals, if she died or not. And then, it's actually kind of a very pretty end with the soul. That is a beautiful, beautiful shot, by the way. And then the sights are sitting there, the two moons. And then they break down the stats. And honestly, it goes with about what I was thinking here, where she had the edge in both strength, abilities. They were tied roughly for speed, if I was not mistaken. Yeah. The strength, speed, skills, or Scythery, as Boomstick called it. It's the Rubyverse just doesn't scale to most animes. It doesn't. So ultimately, I called that one right. I did. And you know what? I'm not sure if I've kept my record. I'm going to have to go back and actually look at the record and be like, got that one right, got that one wrong, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, though, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I like it when Death Battle can bring me two combatants who I'm not that interested in, but I'll still watch it, obviously, because I love Death Battle, and actually make me really enjoy the fight. I really like it. Another perfect example of that was earlier last year with Joker versus Giorno. Don't give a rat's ass about JoJo, if I'm going to be frank. And I give even less of a rat's ass just because I really don't know the world about Persona. And yet, that was a fun fight. So, ultimately, ultimately, I enjoyed this Death Battle. What did you think about Death Battle, though? What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? Is there things that could improve? Did you agree with the outcome? Did you get it right? Let me know in the comments below. Till then, though, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.